Hi everyone, welcome to Kelly's Creative Dream Studios, and today we are talking about finance goals. And I've really I've been lax in doing these videos, and I want to try and change that. And I figured with kicking my Stampin' Up! Business back into gear and trying to ignite my Etsy business, this was a good time to start. I use the CEO Strategy Planner for Creative Entrepreneurs from Alexis, aka Miss Trenchcoat. I will link her video for this planner down below. She has, after months and months and months of trial and error and research, she has put together this amazing planner for business entrepreneurs, for small business men and women, primarily for women from a woman's point of view. And I absolutely love it. She has it broken down into our business plans, a monthly calendar and strategy planning, broken down into quarters so you can plan your business by quarter just like any other corporate would do, tracking your finances, and working with the CEO Strategy Planner. And I really like the way she's put this together. So what I've done is, for now, I will probably start back with this full-fledged at the beginning of the year, but right now I wanted to focus on the quarters that were left. And so I'm starting with my Stampin' Up! And because it's something I have to get back on track with, I'm starting with in quarter 3, and there's 2 months left to the quarter. And I'm only going to focus on the month of August. I'm not looking ahead beyond that. I'm focusing on August. We've just launched the mini catalog and the celebrations catalog, so there are things that I can work with. So my focus is on the mini catalog launch, and this month I'm focusing on the Penguin Place stamp set. And I've been showing you this one as we played with it. So this is the stamp set I'm going to be focusing on. And my marketing is going to be through Instagram photos, YouTube, and I've ignited my Facebook page, which is, right now it says Kelly's Creative Stamping. I'm going to go in and see about changing it to Kelly's Creative Dreams so that everything will be cohesive and match. I may also change it from a page to a group, so we'll see what I'm going to do there. But that's one of my marketing focuses for this month. I also want to learn how to build a card club, and I did a YouTube search for Stampin' Up! Card clubs, and I found an amazing one by Michelle. She's a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from Davison, Michigan. She has the Owl Star Stampers, and she does the Owlet Card Club. And she has, after I made a comment, she put together a video walking us through how she puts her card kit together. And so I am going to start a card club, and I'm going to be announcing it this week for the month of August. We are focusing on the Penguin Place, and I will do a separate video on how that card club is going to go together. But basically, you will pay one price for a kit that will give you 8 cards, 2 different styles, each of 4, for 8 total of cards, and all the products that you need to make that. If you want to add on the stamp set or the bundle, that will be an additional add-on price. And like I said, all those details will be coming up, but we're going to be working with Penguin Place. So that's my focus. My focus is anything in the mini catalog. The catalog launch I did on the 3rd. Tomorrow I will be doing case on the 5th, where I will pick one card that somebody else has done from Penguin Place, either from another demonstrator or from the catalog, and do that. And then I will be doing 10 cards for 10 on the 10th on Christmas. I will also be talking about doing another one probably on the 6th on the card club for this month. And then I have my goals. I want to sell 3 of the Penguin sets in August, and I want to have 3 catalog requests in August. I also need to learn the steps in how to build an email list. That's my next thing, is learning how to build an email list for my customers. And I've already established a hostess code that's an opt-in for purchasing and gives you discounts. That will not be applied to the card club, mind you. That will be separate. But if you do get the card club and want to purchase the stamp set or the stamp and die set, that will come at a discount cost to you too. And you won't have to pay the shipping or tax on Stampin' Up's website for that. So that's one thing I'm going to do. And my campaigns are going to be through Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and I may add in Pinterest, but right now I want to really focus on 3. I want to focus on card making, and this one she talks about content brainstorming for marketing. And I know it's really dark. Let me turn a light on. I'm so fascinated by being able to have lights, have sunshine coming through the window without sweltering that I totally forgot about a light. For card making, I want to educate you on card basics and storage tips. I want to entertain you. I'm going to find some penguin videos. I want to inspire you to get your space organized with storage tips and inform you through hostess codes and sales and give you the opportunity to ask questions, such as in the comments section below. If there's anything questions about, feel free to do so. And basically what you do is you pick 3 hashtags to work with and use those hashtags to build your marketing campaign with. I have a thing here for the penguin cards. This is a project plan of what I want to do for the project. For the penguin cards, I'll have one for the 5-on-5, and I will have one for the 10-on-10, and I will have one for the card club that I will fill out. And so that is pretty much my Stampin' Up! Plan of attack for this month. Now I also have one in mind for my Etsy shop. So I'm going to be working 2 businesses for sure at one time. The other one is my writing, and it's not on a business level yet. I need to get it written first before I can worry about marketing anymore. So for my Etsy shop, I'm going to focus on fall colors and journals. YouTube videos and Instagram pics for my marketing. I haven't completely filled this one out yet, but this is my fall product journal kits. Starting on the 8th, because I want to get this penguin stuff out of the way, then I'll jump in on the 8th of this month, and I want this completely done by the 25th. I need to gather fall color items, fabrics, papers, those kind of things, die cuts. Then I want to take a week and work on the punching and the die cutting and the packaging of those things. Get at least one coordinating journal done using those kits and do the film and schedule it in the shop so you can get a walkthrough of the journal and of the kits and know exactly what you're getting when you go to my Etsy shop. So that is pretty much all I've got set up for the Etsy shop. But I want to get fall colors in there and get you, I know with the temperatures cooling off here and Hobby Lobby and everything else starting to look fall everywhere you go, it's time I got my items in the shop that focus on fall. So there will be whale tail punches, there will be leaf die cuts and punches. Some of the kits may include pre-made tags, that way I can incorporate some of my stamp sets. I can't just stamp images, but I can stamp an image and create a tag or a cluster or a snippet or something with those. And that's on my list. So that you have a lot of different items. I have drawers behind me that are full of fibers that I can include yarns and ribbons and fall colors and really put together some nice journaling kits for you to play with. So for finances, stop and think about, as Alexis points out, stop and think about not a dollar amount, but how much of something you need to sell to reach that dollar amount. Okay? For Stampin' Up, it's much easier for me to figure product as opposed to dollars. Because I get 20% of my sales, and personally, that's just too much math for me. I would just as soon say I want to sell 3 Penguin Place stamp and or bundles and be done with it. Just because it's less taxing on my brain. The same goes with the Etsy shop stuff. I don't have a dollar amount in mind. I will have a better idea of a dollar amount when I see how many kits I can put together. And I'll have at least one. I'd like to have 2 of the fall journals. But I'd rather say I want to sell 2 fall journals and I want to sell 3 fall kits and be good with that. So that's where I'm at. But think about that. If you're setting up a shop or a business, or you're in Stampin' Up! Or whatever it is, think about your sales, and not in terms of dollars, but in terms of amount of product. I want to sell 100 units. Duh. I want to sell 4 journals this month. I would like to sell, or my goal is to sell 3 of the new stamp bundles this month. And then think about how you're going to get that word out to potential customers, either existing or new customers. Are you going to work through YouTube and do videos? Are you going to do everything through Instagram and Instagram stories? Do you have a YouTube page? A Facebook page? Think about where you are the most, and that's probably where you need to be marketing and able to hit your financial goal. Okay? I will try to do one of these more frequently, probably at least once a month. I'd like to do 2, but a beginning and then a recap at the end of the month. We'll see what happens. Because after all, I do want to run this as a business and not be on YouTube talking to you guys all the time. I want to show you what I have to offer you. So that's it for me today. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. And I will be back here on the 5th. Gee, that is tomorrow with our case on the 5th. Thanks for joining me in the studio today. Creative blessings.